Welcome back to our channel, where we share updates and untold stories about Catherine, Princess of Wales, and her royal family. Today, we bring you some news. Princess Anne speaks out, young royals role-shocked Camilla, left King Charles in turmoil. Following King Charles's decision to allow Camilla's children and ex-husband to participate in the Sandringham walkabout this year, the royal family is reportedly holding a secret conference before Christmas in order to address all of the stress that has arisen as a result of this decision. According to sources, Princess Anne disclosed the truth about the current predicament that the royal family has been going through and advised that the young royals should be prioritized for the future of the monarchy. This came as a complete surprise to Camilla, and it caused King Charles to become an emotionally convoluted disaster. As the Christmas season approaches, the British royal family appears to be undergoing an unexpected wave of internal turmoil. This discord is purportedly a result of King Charles's decision to invite Queen Camilla's children and ex-husband in this year's customary Sandringham walkabout. An insider source claims that this contentious decision has prompted private family gatherings to take place in the days leading up to Christmas in order to resolve the growing tensions that have arisen inside the royal household. Princess Anne, who has apparently expressed strong thoughts about the way the monarchy is heading and the critical role that the younger generation will play in its future, is at the forefront of this familial discord. An outspoken proclamation from the Princess Royale. According to some with knowledge of the situation, Princess Anne is said to have made a dramatic speech during a family meeting before the Christmas holiday in which she addressed King Charles and Queen Camilla directly. She referred to the choice made by her brother as disgraceful and cautioned that it may potentially damage the memory of their late mother, Queen Elizabeth. The individual who provided the information said that she is unable to accept the diminishment of her mother's legacy. According to reports, Anne's comments brought to light a developing rift within the royal family, with a particular emphasis on the monarchy's intention to place more attention in the future on the younger royals. It has been said that Anne has voiced her displeasure with the manner in which Queen Camilla interacts with the younger members of the royal family, such as Princess Charlotte, Prince George, Prince Louis, Lady Louise, Windsor, and Catherine, Princess of Wales. According to the source, Anne deemed Camilla's claimed words and attitudes toward them to be disrespectful and self-serving. Anne further accused Camilla of wanting to increase the importance of her own family at the cost of the royal tradition. The future of the monarchy, a generational shift. The steadfast conviction that the younger royals are the members of the royal family who will carry the monarchy into the future is a recurrent subject in Princess Anne's speeches. According to reports, she voiced her disapproval of any efforts to marginalize them, especially the children of Prince William and Princess Catherine, who are being meticulously educated for their responsibilities within the institution. An insider said that Anne considers the parenting style of the Prince and Princess of Wales, which is a combination of royal training and a typical upbringing, to be of utmost importance in maintaining the monarchy's relevance in the contemporary world. Anne has also made public statements expressing her respect for the manner in which William and Catherine are bringing up their children. She has described their approach as being both exemplary and fundamental for a more powerful monarchy. According to reports, she made the following observation: their commitment to instilling values of service, discipline, and empathy while allowing George, Charlotte, and Louis to experience a loving and grounded upbringing sets the standard. According to reports, Anne is of the opinion that this contemporary approach that takes into account the traditions of the past would assist the young royals in maturing into competent and compassionate leaders who are conscious of the difficulties of their duties. One report claims Anne said, "William and Catherine are not just raising children, they are raising the future of the monarchy." She stressed that the ideals that are instilled in Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis will define the direction of the institution for decades to come, thanks to the virtues that they have been taught. Anne went on to say that these individuals exemplify the ideal combination of respect for history and flexibility to new circumstances, which is precisely what the monarchy needs in order to flourish. She continued by praising the Prince and Princess of Wales for creating a family dynamic based on love, discipline, and service. She feels that this will help to strengthen the public's faith in the monarchy. To King Charles, a word of caution. In addition, Princess Anne sent a severe warning to King Charles over the possible consequences that may result from his choice to involve Camilla's family in royal occasion celebrations. It has been stated that she made a reference to the public's recollection of previous scandals, like Charles's turbulent marriage to Princess Diana, as a cautionary tale to illustrate how mistakes may erode public faith. This decision carries the risk of causing irreversible divisions within the family. The source quoted Anne as saying, adding that such actions could potentially undermine the unity and legitimacy of the royal family. Anne's concern over Camilla's actions. The growing power that Queen Camilla has over King Charles is apparently causing Princess Anne a tremendous deal of anxiety, in addition to the greater issues that she has. Close family members say Anne believes Camilla has overstepped her authority by trying to influence major decisions made by the current monarch. A source close to the situation said that Anne has the impression that Camilla is not respecting the bounds of her role. Frustration has arisen as a result of her efforts to exert control over Charles's decisions, particularly with regard to the dynamics of the family and public appearances. In Anne's opinion, this is a direct challenge to the integrity of the monarchy, as well as a possible danger to the stability of an institution. As far as Anne is concerned, these activities undercut the authority of King Charles and weaken the legitimacy of the institution. She has voiced concern that Camilla's approach is more about elevating her own status and that of her family, rather than supporting the monarchy's collective mission, the source continued. She has addressed this concern. An urgent warning against comments that could be harmful. The accusations that Queen Camilla reportedly made statements that were disrespectful or dismissive about the future duties of Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis have also been sharply rebuked by Princess Anne. According to reports, Anne refers to these kinds of statements as abusive actions that threaten the integrity of the royal family. According to a statement made by an insider, Anne is of the opinion that any attempts to disparage or diminish the importance of the roles associated with the younger generation are completely unacceptable. She considers these remarks harmful and unstable to the family dynamic and the monarchy's future. It has been said that the Princess Royal has made it quite plain that she would not accept any conduct that puts the growth and self-assurance of the younger royals in jeopardy. During a private conversation, Anne is said to have made the following statement: "The future of the monarchy rests on these children, and they deserve respect and encouragement, not criticism or manipulation." The general public's desire to modernize is evident. A number of experts and members of the general public believe that the younger generation should be the focal point of King Charles II's idea for a more streamlined monarchy. This strategy is in line with his long-held intentions to modernize the institution, which include reducing the number of working royals while ensuring that those who remain perform vital responsibilities. Analysts emphasize the popularity of Prince William and Princess Catherine, highlighting the public's receptivity to their approachability and exposure. According to the opinion of a royal specialist, the Prince and Princess of Wales are the most effective representatives of the monarchy. They exemplify a sense of renewal and continuity that provides the public with reassurance regarding the future potential of the institution. Lessons learned from the past, William's eagerness to prepare. The way that Prince William approaches parenting and leadership has been influenced by the fact that he was raised under the watchful eyes of both Princess Diana and King Charles, respectively. William and Catherine, in contrast to past generations of royal parents, place a high priority on being emotionally and physically involved with their children. Through activities like school runs and sporting events, they have made a concerted effort to offer George, Charlotte, and Louis a loving and grounded upbringing, while gradually exposing them to the responsibilities that come with becoming queen and prince. The bond that William enjoys with the Middleton family has, according to some who have seen him, given him a feeling of security that he often lacked throughout his own youth. This effect is visible in the manner in which he and Catherine managed to maintain a healthy balance between their personal lives and their duties to the public, ensuring that their children develop a strong sense of identity and responsibility. William and Catherine are keeping the young royals safe and sound. As part of their protective attitude, the royal couple has taken measures to shelter their children from the unwanted scrutiny of the media. The royal children, George, Charlotte, and Louis, have had a comparatively secluded childhood, in contrast to the previous generations, when young royals were routinely exposed to the press. Not only does this technique protect their youth, but it also gives them the opportunity to build a solid foundation before they enter the limelight. An observer of royal affairs observed that George is aware that he will one day become king, but that William and Catherine are making sure that he is prepared in a way that prioritizes his well-being. This modern attitude shows their awareness of their children's future challenges. The role that Queen Camilla plays. In spite of the fact that Princess Anne has expressed her worries over Queen Camilla's position within the royal family, other experts have brought attention to the intricacies of her roles. Because Camilla is the consort of a monarch who is undergoing modernization, her job demands that she strike a careful balance between providing support for her husband and making her own contributions to the institution. The fact that she has included her family in royal customs, on the other hand, has created a discussion about the limits of tradition and modernity. According to the observation of a historian, we must handle Camilla's efforts to integrate her family into royal life carefully. The continuity and traditions of the monarchy are the source of the monarchy's strength, and any perception of favoritism could alienate both the general public and the royal family. A new era for the monarchy. As the United Kingdom adjusts to life under King Charles, the monarchy's emphasis on modernity provides a way ahead despite existing challenges. As a result of William and Catherine being in charge of the younger generation, the royal family is now in a position to embrace a new age that is reflective of current ideals while yet preserving its traditions. The public continues to see value in the couple's commitment to public participation and humanitarian activity, which continues to endear them to the public. Their dedication to a future monarchy that is approachable and revered is shown by the fact that they are attempting to bring up their children in a manner that strikes a balance between royal training and everyday life. One of the most important factors that will determine the destiny of the monarchy is public opinion. The public's preference for a royal family that is approachable and contemporary is reflected in the fact that surveys constantly indicate solid support for the Prince and Princess of Wales and their children. A number of experts are of the opinion that prioritizing the younger generation would guarantee that the monarchy will continue to be valuable and relevant in the decades to come. One royal historian said that the younger members of the royal family exemplify a feeling of optimism and rebirth. In addition to indicating a forward-thinking future, they exemplify the most admirable aspects of the monarchy's traditions. To ensure that the monarchy continues to have a place in contemporary Britain, it is essential that they remain visible and approachable. As the royal family works through these difficulties, Princess Anne's request that they concentrate on the next generation highlights the importance of maintaining unity and having leadership that is forward-thinking. In light of the fact that William and Catherine have shown an unwavering dedication to their children and to public service, it would seem that the future of the monarchy is in positive hands. Even if differences within the royal family continue to exist, the royal family's capacity to remain resilient and adaptable will ultimately define its course of action. King Charles has the ability to steer the monarchy into a new chapter that respects its history while also looking forward to the future. He may do this by giving younger royals priority and by addressing the expectations of the people.
Thank you for watching the video.
Please let us know your thoughts and goodbye for the time being.